What's up, guys? This is Frenchy Talent, and we are going to start something new here. So what could that possibly be? Well, the looks of it is pirates and some sort of evil Mario. What the hell is this garbage? Well, you guessed it. For the most part. Wario Land, a land of Wario, where he fights pirates, steals gold, tries to blackmail Mario, and a bunch of other things in between. I am the illustrious Frenchy Talent. You might have seen me on a channel such as Acidic Roots. So that is a vlog channel. I live with that person, and we make vlogs, skits, and a bunch of humorous videos. So in my spare time, I've been actually thinking about this since about the middle of October. You know, I completed Street Fighter way back in June, and I figured, you know, I'm gonna continue to do some video games. So why not have this game, which is the basis of the whole game? You can tell by the campy music that it's implying. You know, Wario is supposed to be saving the day, but he's actually just in it for his own selfish instincts, and that's not really what a hero does. So that fits with my personality. If you've seen my face, if this is the first video of me you've watched, I am a devilish creature. I have 6 horns, and I don't necessarily have the prettiest face. So, things to know about me, but I suggest you watch some of my vlogs if you have not seen some of my videos. But as such, a character such as Wario would be a perfect investment. But we'll get to the story now. So, Wario here wants a castle. You know, the intro that you just saw where he bashed the pirate ship and then stood on top of the boat, that was not any sort of story. You know, if you have the instruction booklet, it basically, well, not the instruction booklet, but yeah, probably in the instruction booklet, but it also tells you on Wikipedia the story would be Wario wants a castle, and he's gonna steal from people to get it. So he learns that the pirates have stolen a statue of Princess Toadstool, and he's gonna steal it from the pirates and then sell it to Mario for the cost of the castle. So it's not really something that was implied, you know, really. The way I've looked at it, you know, Wario does not keep like a straight grin on his face like, hey, you know, I'm trying to blackmail people. It's kind of a subtle subject, and it's a bit humorous when you look at it. To think, you know, I'm gonna do some good the opposite of evil doing, you know, evildoers, I'm gonna do some good doing, and I'm gonna charge you for it. That's basically the premise of the storyline. The pirates are just the write-in bad guy. It's actually Wario who would come off as the bad guy, but sure enough, he is at least slightly doing the right thing. So either way, it's not something. I mean, blackmail is such, you know, like Bender says from Futurama, such a nasty word. I prefer extortion. So, but yes. So if you pay attention to the power-ups, Wario did get a horn hat, which is I think the bull power-up, which means he can stomp. He can do the ground pound and do the charge attack longer, the pile driver. There's only 2 real things you can do in this game: jump and use the B button, which is the attack of any of the special hats that you wear in the game. Now this is gambling. I will do this, seeing as I do like to gamble. I like my lottery tickets, which you haven't seen in my videos, but hint, hint. Yeah, so I'm not going to gamble. The most times you can gamble in one session is 3 times, but you really have to be pretty good to be able to guess out all 3. I know I can at least get the first one, but I really don't like to push my luck, and this is how I naturally am as a gambler. You know, if you double your money, it's not about, you know, quintupling it. You definitely could, but the chances, I mean, the chances of quintupling your money go from 50% to probably 10% or something like that. Some people are that lucky. You know, definitely, I've seen people as such. You know, you should see Preston and I gamble. You know, he blows his top when he doesn't win. But so that is the dragon power-up, that one that you just saw. That allows you to breathe fire, and that's about really all it does. And then there's lastly the jet power-up, which allows you to, you know, jet across the screen horizontally. And so in some cases it can get you an extra power-up, so you will be seeing that in part 2. I really am going to have to thoroughly decide how long I want these to be. Like, I just cut this off, I don't finish the first world. I don't really want these to be overtly long, but I do want to be able to beat this game in about 6 or 7 parts. Anything more than 8, you gotta understand that, you know, I started this in November. I'm basically gonna have to do this until, you know, March, you know, because I want to throw some vlogs in, but I only like updating like a handful of times a month, so, yeah. This will be a nice little winter game, so set yourselves in. Strap yourselves in. But Acidic Roots was telling me that he's actually getting tired of pizza, which, you know, is pretty awkward, seeing as that's a staple of these households that we reside at. So, it is what it is. I mean, here's the jet power up, but, I mean, you gotta understand the way that some of us eat junk food. It's really, I mean, the whole thing about it is, you know, to get sick of a junk food that quickly, or, you know, just that randomly, I don't know how much pizza one has to eat to get sick of it, but I gotta tell you, man, it's a funny little thing. Be kind of, trying to think of an example. It's like Italians getting sick of spaghetti, you know. Italian restaurants getting sick of making Italian food. This kind of scenario is like, well, where the hell does that come from? But I will not do that any justice. I've got sharp teeth, in case you're wondering. So, yeah. So back to the game. I know it seems like I'm just trying to give myself a shameless plug, but point being, you're gonna want to check out some of my stuff. So, just shameless plug, shameless plug. Maybe I should put that in blazing gold or something. I tip my hat to you, young fellow. Just memeing it up. So, David Spade is an interesting fellow, and that's kind of the thing, you know, Chris Farley is deceased, but these guys were a dynamic duo back in the day, and this was vastly unfortunate that we did not get to see this further realized. So, you know, what can I say about duos? I mean, obviously you should know what I'm going to say, but I won't say it, you know, concerning dynamic duos, but yeah, definitely David Spade. If you look, you know, obviously, if you do some research, a website that I go to is I'm aware of some of the celebrities that have been in relationships with other ones. So, you know, a cute little woman like Heather Locklear, she has dated David Spade. Which is kind of funny, you know, it's like, hell, man, David Spade, what the hell's going on? He's probably in about, you know, 6 movies per decade. He's been here since the early 90s or the mid 90s. So really, he's probably been in about 15, you know, maybe 13, 12 movies across the past 20 years. And obviously that's a pretty decent number, but not compared to some people. I mean, Adam Sandler, he's been in around probably 18 movies since 1995. Definitely, if you count a movie that he's done every single year. Some people have more, some people have been in less. I mean, really, you have to wonder. And, you know, concerning these 12 movies that I mean, some of them are kids' movies, and some of them are, you know, just cameo appearances. So, I don't know if it's camo or cameo, I forget that word. Not a word I use enough. Cameo appearance. Like Mario, he makes a cameo appearance in this game. When you beat the game, he shows up in a plane. So we'll get to that. I don't want to spoil it for those who actually haven't seen this beaten, but he does make a cameo as this Princess Toadstool. So, yeah, but so counting those appearances, movies like Joe Dirt and Dickie Roberts, which is actually at the household where I'm at. You know, some of these movies, you know, David Spade, it's good to see, but I don't really know how the memes work for the man. I don't know what his most infamous memes are. He's done some funny stuff. But I know also he's not going to be typecast. Like, he was in a movie with Joe Pesci, which was kind of a noir movie, you know, that sort of stuff. There was another movie, some more movies that were like that, like Casino and those type movies, but, you know, you wouldn't expect David Spade to pair with that, with those. You know, these are cool cats, you know, obviously De Niro, Pesci, and, I can't remember his name, the guy that was in Goodfellas, Ray Liotta. Yeah, so, but, you know, David Spade, you know, it's like, okay, what the hell's going on? But, yes. We're gonna gamble again. We're gonna do it. Get 50 coins, which I would suppose would make more sense if they were actually a higher form of currency. Because 99,999 coins would only be probably $900. So about $999 is what that would be. 99,000 pennies. You know, you can do the math there. Not that much of a mathematician, but I would assume that it'd be one less than the digit it currently is. Maybe it's $9,000. I'm really wrong. I think it's 900. So. But yeah, this stage is kind of a pain. A royal pain. It's because you have to keep destroying the blocks. I mean, luckily I did get quite ahead of that spiked enemy, but you touch it, you die. It's not just you lose a hit, you will die immediately. So, and that includes the ones that fall down, like the ones in Mario. Those will smash you and kill you. Doesn't matter if it doesn't smash you. If it touches you, that's it. So, but you can get, you know, you'll see later on that you can get coins if it smashes another enemy. So, pretty raw. I mean, I wouldn't expect that to be in other games, or, you know, that to be a tactic. So, the brutality of Wario games is a little bit more efficient. I mean, I remember just the idea of him being an anti-hero. Some, you know, Nintendo applies some things that don't really come across with their standard, you know, family-friendly approach. Which Wario's kind of a dick, but not so much that it's gonna up it to a PG-13, so, you know, that's the whole thing. I mean, he's fighting pirates for one thing, and pirates, if you know real pirates, you know, these guys drank liquor, pillaged, killed people, raped women, so some of these sorts of things is the whole thing, is the kind of crowd that Wario's fighting, so there's extra stuff, but, you know, he's stealing from them, so he's obviously a pretty burly dude himself, so it's an extra thing. So you got the premise of what I was talking about: David Spade, Adam Sandler, pirates, memes, noir movies, gambling, you know, that the standard jazz. But stay tuned, subscribe for more fun.